Well, welcome back everyone. I'm doing a final video today about our garage door and enclosing the metal shop. As you can see behind me, I got the garage door up, I got the siding complete. I didn't do much of a video on the garage door installation because the lighting was really bad, so I'll show you the door. I got it all working. That's the tip. I put a box over there up somewhere in here. Where is it? Right there. For lights later on so I can light up the front, but it worked out pretty good. It actually fit pretty well, and I'll show you what we got in here in a minute. Look at that. The garage door is opening. I got the opener all complete. I even got the motorhome in there as well and got everything working. Unfortunately, I don't have electricity wired permanently yet, so I kind of have an extension cord running this whole system right now, but everything worked out pretty well. Everything fit well. Couple things in my case which was nice, that this door came out of the garage door or a shop, so it was pre-built. I bought it used, as I told you before. So installation and everything was pretty easy because all of these were already, all the mounting brackets, everything was already set up. I just basically mounted this door in, got my two sensors mounted. I actually got those connected or correctly positioned from the first time in. And then I did everything on top. Let me see if I can show you what I did over here. I basically used angle iron or wire, not wire, but whatever it's called. It's the ones that have the little holes in them, and connected it to the frame. And then on the sides here, on the sides, where are the sides? There they are. At first I was gonna connect it just directly to the truss, but then I decided to build this little contraption basically between the two trusses. What it did is just help me make everything square and leveled. I also put another piece right over there that helps it stay, the distance doesn't move, up and down or left, right. So let me see if I can close. I'll close this, but it'll get kind of dark in here. But as you can see, everything works. My motorhome fits, which is a good thing. I didn't get to clean the inside of it. Well, I'll have to do that once it gets warmer outside. The biggest difficulty I had with this whole installation is the winding of the spring. So I didn't have instructions on how the spring needs to be wound, how many turns or twists, and I was afraid not to overwind it. So I kind of started, it has this door has 4 springs on it, so 1, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. So I started with, I'm like, okay, just kind of guessing what I'm gonna do. Started with 4 rotations on the spring. So as I mentioned, I started with 4 rotation on each spring. Tried lifting the door, it would not budge. So I added, I'm like, all right, I probably need to add 3 more. Added 3 more on each spring. I could start lifting the door a little bit, but it was still really hard. I mean, I had to really put an effort into it. Eventually I add a couple more and just kind of just going back and forth, adding a little bit more to the springs until I was able to get them to a point where the door opens really easily by hand and it stays put basically in any position I put it. So if I raise it a couple feet, it stays there. If I raise it halfway, it stays there. And I'm not sure if that's the ideal way to do it, but in my case, I didn't know the weight of the door. I didn't know the how many rotation the spring needs to be, and I just I was not really confident or not really thrilled about kind of overdoing it, so I was really careful on that. But anyways, I got it all done. It's all working. Now I need to get figured out on the electrical part of it and get that finished. Let me go outside and show you how it stops where I made it stop, so my door kind of stays leveled, as well as my motorhome fits in as I needed to fit in here. The other thing is my area here by the boat, it's pretty tight. I can squeeze in here through here, but it's pretty tight. I got 6 inches here, and my motorhome is pretty, I had to actually turn that mirror sideways because it just was too tight of a fit in here. I didn't want to back it up in the back, and I'll show you what the plan with that is. So my door is pretty level. I still have to cover that in, but I made it stop pretty much flat where the wood is. But there's a gap all the way through, and if you look on that side, the gap is like almost 4 inches, probably 4 or 5 inches. But the problem with what I am encountering right now, and the reason this is like that, is just the ground is not straight. It's sloping down, which I knew, and I could probably add some more rock in here to make it flat so it actually seals. But that's not that important for me. My biggest concern was that I have a 12-foot door, and my motorhome was pretty tight in here. But I was able to get it in with probably 6 to 8 inches to spare, so I don't have that much room to work with in this case. I should have made when I ordered this shop, should have made my sides higher, probably 14 feet, 15. Then I could have put another section in on the door, make it a 14-foot door, and that would actually be really good. But it's just too tight, and oh well, it works for what I do here. But I'll also show you the back. Let's walk over there. I'll show you the back, what I'm doing over there, why I have my motorhome parked so close to the front door. And the biggest reason is the back of the shop. Back of the shop is going to be my woodworking area. And because I want to be able to store my wood in here as I have already, I wanted to leave as much room as possible in the back. I got a little door here, but if you look from here, from this side, I have my tools and everything all over the place just because I'm in the process of setting this up. This is the area where my wood shop is going to be. I'll be building a wall over there following this concrete area, and closing it off all the way through here, and then setting everything up in here. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope this gives you some ideas on how to close up your shop. I'll be painting this to match my house, the front of the house, just because I want to kind of have a feel when you drive in that it's matching to the house and to everything that's around it. So thanks for watching the videos. There will be a link down below to all of the 3 videos that I did about doing the shop enclosure and the garage door. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, like our videos, subscribe if you haven't, and follow along how we build a wood shop over there, and we're going to be doing with the rest of the project, as well as all of the wood and logs that's behind me where I'm pointing right there. That's all black walnut that needs to be slabbed. So lots of more cool videos to come.